Hi everybody, welcome back to Nature Kids, and today I'll be doing grade 9 English Medium Geography lesson 3. Yay, we finished lesson 2 that was a truck lot long. Anyway, we're gonna do lesson 3 and the topic is spatial changes of development in Sri Lanka. So now without further ado, let's get started with the lesson. Development is a continuous process. It differs from country to country and from region to region. Different indicators are used to measure development. The main objectives of this chapter are identifying the indicators and examining the spatial changes of the development in Sri Lanka. Based on these indicators, development. Development is a comprehensive economic, social, culture, and political process which aims at constant improvement of the well-being of the entire population of all individuals. 1978 UNESCO Declaration is down at the bottom of the screen. In a country, social development should take place along with economic development. Social development should take place within sectors encompassing food and nutrition, health, education, housing, social security, clothing, leisure, and human freedom. Indicators used to measure development. Different countries utilize different indicators to measure development in the world. The following indicators are important among them. First one, per capita income. Second, infant mortality rate. Third, life expectancy at birth. And fourth is literacy. Per capita income. The amount of money that has been earned per person in a country is given period called per capita income. It is calculated as given below. So the per capita income equals to median population, well, total income of the country divided by the median population is the per capita income. Infant mortality rate. Infant mortality rate is the number of deaths of infants under 1 year of age per 1,000 live births. It reflects the quality of healthcare, medical facilities, and nutrition levels in a country. Life expectancy at birth. Life expectancy is the average number of years a newborn baby is expected to live. It reflects the quality of healthcare, availability of medical facilities, nutrition levels, healthy lifestyle practices, and sports and leisure facilities in a country. Literacy. Literacy is the ability of reading and writing of individuals above 15 years of age. This is calculated as a percentage of the whole population over 15 years old. As you can see here at the bottom of the screen, this big yellow box here is this where my red dot is guiding you. Anyway, this, as you can see, literacy equals number of people above 15 years of age who has ability to read and write is divided by the total population over 15 years of old, and after you get that answer you multiply it by 100 and then you get the answer. Spatial variations in development in Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is a developing country where regional differences can be seen. These differences can be identified using various indicators. Per capita income helps us understand the unequal distribution of income among people in different regions of Sri Lanka. In 2009, the monthly per capita income in Sri Lanka was about 36,451 rupees. Per capita income by districts of Sri Lanka, 2009. As you can see, it's a big, well, really big diagram. Yeah, really big diagram. As you can see here, This is the from Sri Lanka Human Development Report 2012. As you can see here, let's take for example Colombo. The district is Colombo, and the monthly per capita income in rupees is 51,070 rupees, and it just keeps on going on like that. According to World Bank reports, the infant mortality rate in Sri Lanka was 8.4 in 2015. However, regional differences in infant mortality rates can be seen. The table shows the distribution of infant mortality rates among districts of Sri Lanka in 2010. Infant mortality rate in the districts of Sri Lanka 2010 is shown here in another big table / diagram. And this is practically the same thing from the other page. This time we'll take Kandy as the example. So district Kandy and infant mortality rate is 11.1, and it just keeps going on like that, like in the last table. The regional differences in life expectancy in Sri Lanka. The average life expectancy of the total population is about 74.2 years. This differs according to the gender. The life expectancy of women is 78.6 years, while that of a man is 72 years. These differences can clearly seen when considering the life expectancy rates of different districts. Life expectancy at birth according to the districts of Sri Lanka 2002. Now we have another big chart diagram thingy. Anyway, we took Colombo, Kandy for example, so this time we're taking Galle for an example. So district Galle obviously, and male we have 70.5, and for female we have 78.4, and that is practically the rest of the table-ish. Next parts like the rest of the Badul, Trincomalee, stuff like that. It's just the same thing, divided into male and female. It is clear that there are differences regionally according to the indicators of literary rate. Although Sri Lanka has a high literacy rate among South Asian countries, there are changes in according to various districts. And now you can see the proportional literacy rate based on districts 2002. And it's right here, this big circle-ish complicating thingy. Yeah, that's the proportional literacy rate based on districts 2002 one. Literacy rate differs according to the urban, rural, and estate sectors in Sri Lanka. As you can see here, we have three boxy things, and urban we have 94.7%, rural 91.8%, and estate we have 74.3%. So that's all for today, guys. Like, subscribe so it makes me happy and not make me feel like smashing my head into a wall. Anyway, I do not do that. I just get really sad if you don't subscribe, okay? Anyway, enough of my depression talk. I'll see you guys in the next video, which I'll be posting very soon. That's a promise that I might break. And until then, bye!